From the News Channel 8 studios, Let's Talk Live with your hosts, Natasha Barrett and Melanie Hastings.
May have said it best when she's saying love is a battlefield.
Simple things like what you order to what you wear on a first date or on any date can be big decisions.
Yes, Christie Nightingale is the principal of Premier Match, and she's back with us. You're going to take the guests out of, you know, what to wear on that first date. We do have the what not to wear. That's the more interesting part, right?
Yes, yeah. Let's start there, and then we can get into what is appropriate.
We can backtrack. Okay. Well, yeah. What do you not want to wear then on a first date or on a date?
Well, one thing that I find that women always wear, especially in this town, and if they're professional, they seem to wear their business suits to dates, because let's say they're working all day, they just go out in the same outfit they've been wearing all day. And men really pick up on it, and it's just a big no-no.
Hey, we're busy women. We don't have time to change, right? We're coming right from work.
I know, but still, it's not really good date attire. I mean, you know, you got to show a little sex appeal. You know, I mean, if you're an attorney or you're working in government and you're all buttoned up and you're wearing a professional business suit, yeah, it works in the boardroom. But it's not going to work on a date.
Well, have a cute shirt underneath. Take off the jacket.
That's what I always mention to the
feminine
women. I always give a bunch of tips when a new client joins my dating service that they should bring a change of clothes, even if it's just a nice, cute little top like what you have on. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. And a skirt also. I always mention that men, they prefer to see a woman in skirt than just slacks.
They prefer a little leg.
Yeah,
we're going to say it right here.
You want to show some sex appeal, but that can be a slippery slope. You know, you don't want to be too sexy, especially on a first date.
And
you have to set the right impression.
Speaking of the slippery slope, can I have the first picture, please? oh, no pictures.
We have
okay.
no pictures.
You guys did just tell me that. Sorry,
well,
I'm having a moment.
Well, the picture we were looking at showed a woman with a very low cut.
The picture,
yes.
Yeah.
It's a gal wearing a very revealing plunging neckline and then a really short micro mini skirt. I mean,
most guys would say, yes, I'll take that.
Well, you know, maybe a young girl that has a fabulous figure, but let's face it. I mean, you know, I'm in my 40s, and a lot of gals that are still dating in their 30s, 40s, and 50s shouldn't be wearing outfits like that. They look ridiculous.
That is the worst part. I think even if, you don't have to be, that much older. Women of a certain age, even if you got it, you don't have to flaunt all of it.
I know. And show little, but don't show everything.
It's a lot kind of nicer when you leave something up to the imagination too, right?
And also
give a little hint.
I always say show style and class, and men love that. And it goes on all the way around. Like, I mean, what shoes you choose, what jewelry you choose.
So when you have these clients and you're matching these people up, you give advice like this, right?
Oh,
have
absolutely.
you had to really sit down a woman and say, no?
Oh, yeah. And it goes back to the business suit. I mean, I had a man say she was attractive, but I mean, she's very matronly. I mean, the business suit, it wasn't, oh. And I called her and I said, you can't wear a business suit on a date. And she said, but it's an Armani.
Oh.
I said, I don't care how much it costs or what style of designer it is. Just don't wear that on a date.
The other thing is the guy has no idea about these designer brands a lot of the time.
Oh, I know. They don't care about that. I mean, really. But you know something else I find? Women, the shoes they choose, flip-flops, Birkenstocks, these are not appropriate shoes to wear on a date. And yet, flip-flops are so popular right now, but it depends. I mean, you pick one that's very attractive, not one that you would wear to the beach or the pool.
It seems like as women, we tend to check out the man's shoes too.
Oh, yes,
that's one of the things we look at, and to see what they're wearing, and the quality and everything might give us some clues as to them. But the women's shoes also, and they're checking out our shoes too. Good to know. Can you be a little bit too casual on a first date?
Well, yes.
Are jeans appropriate?
No, I always say don't wear denim in general, because there's a lot of restaurants that don't allow denim. So even if it's a stylish denim outfit, they might be turned away. So I would say avoid denim altogether.
What do guys do wrong in the wardrobe? That's a big loaded question. In the wardrobe section.
Okay, maybe flannel. Women hate flannel.
Yeah. Leave that to the lumberjacks.
These sports shirts, like the soccer shirts, because the World Cup just
occurred.
Jerseys. Those jerseys, yeah,
okay.
that sort of look. Those really long shorts, again, flip-flops, that style. Women hate that.
When you say really long shorts, you're talking about the cargo shorts? Because a lot of people have those and they kind of go below. I mean, what are you saying by long?
Yeah, like those baggy shorts they wear past the knee.
Okay.
That have a bunch of pockets. I guess they are cargo shorts,
I think
right?
so.
I'm not sure the name of them, though.
Well, it really all depends, too, on where you're going on your date.
Well, I would think a first date, it's going to be maybe drinks, hors d'oeuvres.
It could be a lunch.
Dinner.
A lot of times
lunch.
people meet for lunch for a first date.
Right.
Or brunch
so
or coffee.
think back to a restaurant. I mean, something that's appropriate.
It's safe. If it goes wrong, you don't have to.
Yeah, as opposed
do
to say a
anything
movie.
later.
You know,
It's lunch. I got to get back to work. This so didn't work out, right?
There's a couple other things that I mentioned too to women not to wear, like prairie dresses.
What's a prairie dress?
I don't know. A
Little
lot
house
of the
on the
girls in
prairie?
the Midwest and out west that move here seem to wear these. They're like those little tiny floral dresses, and they have an up-here waist, and they look like little girl dresses that are really long and sort of baggy and just...
Something like you'd see on Little House on the Prairie,
exactly.
right?
Perfect.
And harem pants. Those are really awful, too.
You've got a list. You know,
I actually heard they were in
to
style
wear.
like a year ago. Weren't they like last season? They were in style in New York or
Yeah,
somewhere? People were wearing those.
But a lot of people shouldn't have been wearing those.
Yeah, they're not flattering at all. I mean, who wants to have the huge hips and taper down to nothing, right?
Christie Nightingale, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you.